Body. Body is a very short movie, an hour and 15. But I really enjoyed it. It was actually not as terrible as I expected it to be. From the trailer, I figured it was just gonna be like bad acting, horror slash like a slasher movie. It's about three girls that go into. It's like Christmas Eve, and they're bored, and one of them is like, hey, my uncle has a mansion and he's gone, let's go party there. Like, and not even like do anything bad, like they just drank a little bit and like played some video games and whatever. But as they are there, one of the girls discovers like that's not the uncle's house, that's just like a family that the other girl used to babysit for. And they clearly did not have permission to be there, so they're like, let's get the fuck out of here, I can't believe you brought us here. And she's like, okay, fine. So they go to leave, but then the groundskeeper of the place comes by to check it out. He sees them and he like tries to grab one of the girls, like, what are you doing here? And they accidentally push him down the stairs and he falls and breaks his neck. And now, like, the movie like starts, like the first 15 minutes and it's bang. And the movie goes on from there. They're trying to get rid of the body, or at least like come up with a plausible explanation of why they're there. Should they call the cops? Should they just leave? Should they just leave him there? What do they say? Obviously, their fingerprints are all over the place. Like, they cannot just leave and say that they don't know anything about it. So they're trying to come up with a story to, say what happened and everything, and it just goes from there. And I really enjoyed it. There's like little twists in the plot here and there. To me, what this movie did best is it knew exactly what it was, and it kept it short. Because there's nothing worse than a movie with no plot that's trying to take itself seriously, and it shoves like 2 hours into your face like, look, we're a legitimate movie. Like, this movie knew. This is what we have. And it's an hour and 15. That might seem short. It's fine. Totally fine. And I really, respect that. When a movie knows what it is, I really respect that. So, yeah, there's nothing more that I can say. I don't want to spoil it. It's, the acting wasn't that bad. It was very cliched. Like, it's three girls, and one of them is, like, the shy one, and then the other one is, like, the hot, slutty one, and then the other one was just useless. Like, the other girl, I just wanted to fucking punch her in the face. Like, she was so fucking useless. And then at what point, she's like, one of the girls is like, oh my god, you're gonna get kicked out of law school. And I'm like, this bitch goes to law school? Like, no, stop. She was so useless. And this poor actress, like, I don't want to say anything bad about her, but it's like, I don't know if it was just her stupid acting or the stupid script, but she was completely useless, and I fucking hated that character. And I was just sitting there like, I hope she dies. Like, I'm sorry, but I fucking hope something happens and she's like, breaks her spine and dies. So, yeah, the ending was interesting. It was pretty much what I expected something to happen, and then I saw that it wasn't gonna happen, and I sort of changed my theory, and it happened what I thought. So, it's not the most original thing, it's not the most... Yeah, it's not like the best movie ever, but it's not bad. It's whatever. Like, to me, the best thing about it is that it's short. And that might seem like a bad thing, like, oh, thank God it's over, but to me, it knew exactly what it was going to be and what it wanted to be, and it just presents you with the story. And to me, it was actually interesting, like, the way they were coming up with different scenarios and the way that they were, making shit happen so that the cops will believe them. To me, that was actually really cool. And I was just interested to see where it would go. And I'm glad that I didn't have to sit through 2 hours of nothingness to get, like, a 5-minute ending. I'm glad that the movie kept it consistent. Nothing, like, dragged on. There were no unnecessary scenes. and let's just move on. And that was it, and I really enjoyed that. So in the spirit of the movie, I'm gonna keep this review short and to the point and say that it was cool. It wasn't like the best movie ever, but it wasn't a total train wreck like most low budget horror slasher movies are. And this is a thriller. It's not a horror and it's not a slasher, so there you go. But it's not a train wreck like most of these movies are. So that's about it.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh,